All right, sorry guys for the second video. Kind of got cut off, and rather than just splicing two videos together, that takes time and time I don't have. So let's go ahead and keep moving on. There's one more thing I wanted to talk about, and that is for that pyramid, this pyramid problem. Actually, don't need that. This pyramid problem, what if we wanted to find the 100th term? Okay, using a recursive formula isn't very good for that because it's, okay, I would have to find the first 99 if I wanted to find the 100th term. Okay, so let's try to find an explicit formula for this guy. And this is actually a pretty famous kind of problem. Important concept here. There was a mathematician, his name was Carl Friedrich Gauss. He was really smart. Basically, there's a story of him. He was really annoying to, I don't know, I think his one is like a second grade teacher or something. So the teacher basically sent him to the corner and was like, okay, you're not allowed to talk or do anything or join the class again until you add all of the numbers between 1 and 100 together. And within seconds, he responded to her as like, okay, well, that's 5,050. And the teacher was shocked, like, holy crap, how did this kid do that? So here's basically how the kid came up with that. Okay, Carl. He's actually probably one of the best mathematicians who ever lived. Let's go ahead and look at this. So let's say if we wanted to add all the numbers between 1 and 100, like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 and plus 6. Because technically this is kind of what we're doing in this here. Okay. We're taking 1, we're adding 2, we're adding 3, we're adding 4, we're adding 5, we're adding 6, we're adding 7, and so on. Okay? It's basically what we're doing here with this pyramid. So, how did Carl do this? Well, he looked at it like this. Plus, go down the line, 97 plus 98 plus 99 plus 100. So here's how Carl looked at it. He said, well, if I take 100 plus 1, that's going to give me 101. If I take 2 plus 99, that's going to give me 101. If I take 3 plus 99, or 3 plus 98, that's going to give me 101. Okay? And how many times am I going to have to do this? I'm going to have to do this 50 times. Okay, so basically, he said, I'm going to take 50, multiply that by 101, and that's going to give me 5,050. And that's exactly what the second grader did. He was like a genius. He'd go on to invent calculus along, basically him and Isaac Newton, I believe, invented calculus like in different ways. I could have that wrong. I'm pretty sure they, like, at the same time, they were both kind of discovering calculus, which is why if you ever take calculus, there's different like two different notations that are used for stuff, which makes it extra confusing. But I guess since mathematicians can never come up with good ways to notate, they chose to use both and confuse students like we always love to. So sorry for you guys who want to take calculus in the future. But anyway, that's what he did. So how does that help us come up with a recursive formula for this one? Basically, the recursive formula for this one is going to be a sub n equals this number. Where did we get the 50 from? Again, it's basically whatever your term is divided by 2. Okay, so like we had 100 terms, so divide that by 2, and then multiply that by one more. Like if we wanted to do add all the numbers between 1 and 99. Okay, what that would look like is 99 divided by 2 times 100. Okay, that's how we would do that. Because 1 plus 99 is 100. Doesn't look like 100. There we go. What are they saying? 2 plus 98 is 100. 3 plus 97 is 100. So this is doing the same thing. So what does that look like as a explicit formula? A sub n is equal to n divided by 2 times n plus 1. Okay, n divided by 2 times n plus 1. You'll probably actually see it Let me change that. It looks like this typically. N times n plus 1 divided by 2. It's the same formula, but you'll see it written like that. So that is my recursive, not recursive, my explicit formula for finding basically any number of blocks for any level of pyramid in this equation. All right. So yes, this formula here, kind of an important formula. If you want to add any numbers between 1 and whatever, you can just plug it right into that explicit formula, and that will give you your answer. So like if you want to find all the numbers, or add up all the numbers between 1 and 50, that's 50 over 2 times 51, which is what, 25 times 51? So whatever that is, what is that? I'm going too long. I know, I'm rambling. 1275. Okay. All right, I hope that makes sense, guys. I will talk to you next time. Everyone have a wonderful Easter break. It'll be a while till we see each other. So, all right. Have a good break. Peace.